Sometimes being ahead of your time can be a curse. Today we are diving into the automotive graveyard to unearthing two vehicles that were quite frankly a bit too futuristic for their own good. The Acura ZDX and the Honda Crosstour. These two vehicles were pioneers in the crossover SUV segment, especially coupe-like SUVs, but unfortunately they were both born before their time. So today I'm going to be telling you why the Acura ZDX and the Honda Crosstours are the SUVs that came too early. Let's go, guys. Unique design. First of all, the Acura ZDX. The ZDX was a bold experiment, blending the sleek lines of a coupe with the practicality of an SUV. It was a futuristic vision of what a crossover could be, and these SUVs are very pretty, and I seriously think bringing back the ZDX would be a great idea. Performance. Under the hood, the ZDX packed a punch, offering a thrilling driving experience. It was a sporty SUV that could keep up with the best of them, but I must admit, this isn't a performance-based SUV because BMW at the time had the big V8 in the S6, but for a budget-friendly performance, these two perform. The problem is the ZDX unique design and premium price tag didn't resonate with the mass market. People were still warming up to the idea of a crossover at the time. The X6 was struggling, and so was the Crosstour, which were coupe SUVs around at that time, and the ZDX as well was too far ahead of the curve. Unlike now that coupe SUVs are widely accepted, the ZDX didn't get the chance. My practical approach. The Crosstour, on the other hand, took a more practical approach. It offers a spacious interior, decent cargo capacity, and a comfortable ride because it was based on the Honda Accord at the time. So people were a bit quite familiar with this one. It was the car you get if you want an Accord, but a sophisticated one at that, because this is basically an Accord SUV but with a twist. The misunderstanding and the problem was people couldn't quite figure out what the Crosstour was. Was it a wagon, a crossover, an SUV? What exactly is this thing? Until now, people still argue if this is an SUV, an hatchback, or a wagon. The confusion still lives. Its identity crisis confused consumers. Even till this day, people still do not believe this is an SUV. The market verdict. Unfortunately, the market wasn't ready for a vehicle that didn't fit neatly into a specific category. The Crosstour struggled to find its niche and ultimately faded into obscurity, and that was it. But let me answer the question, why did they fail? Simple. Timing. The timing was very wrong. Both the ZDX and the Crosstour were victims of poor timing. They were introduced before the market was fully prepared for their unique concepts, and that's the advantage the GLE, GLC, CHR, S6, S4, and others are riding on right now. Design. While their design were bold and innovative, they were also polarizing. Not everyone appreciated their unconventional looks. The Crosstour, for example, just had the face of an Accord and a very confusing rear end. Pricing. Both vehicles were priced at a premium, which made them less appealing to average consumers. These cars are very expensive when they came out. These cars are still very expensive. Until today, buying a used example of one of these will cost you a lot of money. They are still very expensive. And they are not just expensive, parts and maintenance are also very pricey, even till date. Conclusion. The lesson learned. The ZDX and the Crosstour served as a reminder that sometimes being too innovative can be a double-edged sword. But taking risk is normal now, but it might not work at all times. But today we have a plethora of crossover SUVs to choose from, and many of them owe their existence to the pioneering effort of these two forgotten vehicles. So next time you see a ZDX and the Crosstour, appreciate them. They may not have been a commercial success, but they did pave the way for the crossovers we love and see on the road today. What do you think, guys? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. See you next time.